All right, so hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and also welcome to live streaming here on my YouTube channel. Uh, I'm here to today. First of all, hello everyone. Those of you who still haven't joined, sort of like I'm still sort of wanting someone to hover hop on and join my live stream here. So today I'm gonna be, as you have already seen the title of the live streaming. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking about how to think directly in English instead of the other way, as always, to think first in your native language and then you gotta translate it, you know, into English. So I'm gonna be talking about that. So it's been just 2 minutes. I've started the live streaming. Uh, I think I'm gonna have to wait for some more moments to see if I can get some viewers right here. Okay, so no worries. So first, I'm gonna be delving into talking about why is it important to necessarily not translate in your head first in your native language and think directly in English. So I'm gonna be talking about that first. Uh well, first of all, I'd like to say that, so I can guess there are 3 people watching my live here. So hi guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, I don't know. Soul Reaper, yo yo. Soul Reaper, so how are you? Where are you from? It's my pleasure to see you. So, yeah. So where are you from? Are you from India? Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you for asking. It's glad to hear that you're doing great. So, uh, Huntsville. So is it in the United States? Alabama. Okay, I got you. Okay, it's in Alabama. Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna be doing right now is I'm gonna be talking about uh as you've already seen the title of the video, so I'm gonna be talking about why is it essentially important to uh like think in English instead of the other way of like translating first in your head in your native language. So I'm gonna be talking about that. So to let you know, I'm and come back right now. You can do it. So yeah. Um, so I just want to ask you that are you a Native American? Rakesh Vlog. Hi. Hi Rakesh, how are you? pleasure to see you here. It's weird. Your streams are in like 480p. Okay, so Chikuji. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna be yeah. So I'm gonna say like English is not my first language, and I've been working on English since the past 5.5 years. I've been working on pronunciation and accent skills. आप कहाँ से हो? Oh, I'm from Kolkata. I'm from Kolkata, from India. Where are you from? Okay, so yeah. So the first point is that when you're speaking a new language like English, it's quite obvious that the thought process is not going to generate India, Mumbai. Okay, that's good. That's good. So the thought process is going to be like, hi, dude. Yes, Ryan. Hi, how are you? Hi, pleasure to see you. Where are you from? So yeah, so what happens basically is that Bengali is my native language and Harlem. Okay, so where is it situated? Could you tell me the country? आपकी country कौन सी है? Okay, so I'm from India. Dude, I'm actually Indian. I'm making this video. I'm in this live streaming in English, cause yeah. So yeah. So let's get back to the point. So you're from Harlem, New York. Okay, that's good. So yeah, your accent sounds. Ryan is written. Your accent sounds okay. So मुझे भी इंग्लिश सिखा दीजिए, मुझे इंग्लिश नहीं आती. Okay, so I just appreciate your time for you've Ryan has written you've got a pretty solid American accent. Oh, thank you, Ryan, for your feedback and your appreciation. It means a lot for me because I've been lately working with so many students, and they have been telling me that I need help. Actually, they need help for mastering American accent. आप कितने बजे live आते हो? Well, I usually don't come at live these days because I've gotten several stuffs to do. I've been lately doing my academic sessions. I've my online classes. And apart from that, I've been see ya. Okay, okay. We'll see you again. We'll meet you again, Ryan. Good to see you. Bye bye. Okay. So आप कितने बजे live आते हो? So basically, I don't come live frequently on YouTube. I don't often come live on YouTube because I've been lately engaged with so many stuffs in my life to do. And आपको हिंदी नहीं आती है क्या सर? हाँ भाई, मेरे को हिंदी आता है, लेकिन अभी फ़िलहाल दरअसल बात यह है कि मैं एक्चुअली ये जो लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग है इंग्लिश में कर रहा हूँ, क्योंकि मेरे को एक्चुअली हिंदी, ऐसा नहीं है कि मुझे हिंदी में बात करने का शौक़ नहीं है, या फिर मेरे को मतलब एक्चुअली मैं इंग्लिश में ज़्यादा कंफर्टेबल फील करता हूँ, यही एक्चुअली बात है. So that's the reason why I'm compatible more in speaking in English rather than Hindi. So that's the reason. Yeah. So yeah. So basically what I'd like to pinpoint is that Bengali is my native language. I've been living my entire life in West Bengal for the past 26 years, and सर मैं आपको सब्सक्राइब कर दिया हूँ. ओके, इट्स आप मुझे बहुत अच्छे लगे. थैंक यू राकेश, थैंक यू सो मच. Krishna Sahai, hi sir. Hi Krishna, how are you? So how can you master the American accent? So yeah, so yeah, so in order to master the American accent, first you have to have the confidence, right confidence in yourself first. You need to have the confidence within yourself that yes, I can master the accent. I can really master the accent like a true native speaker. And you have to set your goal in a definitive way. You have to chalk out a schedule for yourself in order to uh, uh, go in the path or in the direction. Like first you have to start watching American contents on YouTube itself. You said we should translate in our language in our mind, then speak in it. No, actually I'm just telling the I'm sort of telling about the natural instinct of the people in India. Like they do first translate in their head, and they while constructing the sentence in English, while translating it, they just kind of mess up, and it becomes grammatically incorrect sometimes, what tends to happen basically. So what I've just so please don't private this video. What? So we shouldn't translate. In my opinion, no, we shouldn't translate because we have to directly think in English in the way, like suppose like if you're somewhere in a place, maybe you're sitting inside the home, and there are objects around yourself, there are objects around you, and you can just have a glance or look around the objects around yourself in the room, maybe, or maybe you're like outside the house, you're maybe in the outer environment, so you should envision yourself like, yeah, okay, so um like suppose like I'm sitting here on the bed, so I can like envision, or I can just think like, okay, this is the bed, I'm sitting on the top of the bed, and the color of the wall is painted green, and there's a portrait of uh, the idol Lord Shiva, and there is a smart TV, and like that you can just sort of like trigger your instincts, your brain, so you can envision in that way. And so that's the way how to trigger. First it will seem to be challenging for you to sort of figure out the things to make around sentences in your mind. First it's not going to come as normal, so you'll have to struggle a lot. So I used to struggle a lot while constructing sentences in my mind. So that's the only key process, learning process for to thank you so much. Krishna Sahaya has written, okay, now onwards I'm gonna do that. Okay, you should you can, if you try this habit, if you make this as a habit, if you try this as a um, if you apply this method, it's gonna be really helpful. And no sooner you'll be able to speak faster, you'll be able to construct sentences. So please don't private this video. Okay, sure. No, I won't do that. Okay. And I want to come back and check the lessons you taught. Okay, no worries. So I'm just trying to figuring out things in my own perspective, like what I'm gonna be saying next. So thinking in American English is a dire challenge for me these recent times, because as I already mentioned, that English is not my first language. English is my second language. I've never been surrounded with so many English speakers, because I belong from a nominal middle class background. So sorry, that was a grammar mistake. Okay, no problem. You're apologized. You're pardoned. No problem. Okay. So so I just for letting myself to know, like, where are you from, Krishna Sahai? I'd like to know where you from watching this live. Okay, so या सर मुझे भी सपोर्ट कर दीजिए. ठीक है, मैं I'll just visit your channel, and I'll just subscribe to your channel. I'll also try to follow each and every content, whatever you have been posting, and you're still kind of like posting, or you'll post in the future. So yeah, I'll surely do that. Hope for the best. Yeah, so Okay, thank you, Rakesh Vlog to uh, join this streaming. And yeah, so uh, in a nutshell, I can tell you like it took for me several years to uh, trigger my brain to to the process ultimately to think in English, because these days I don't intend to think at all in my native language, because whenever I try to think, because I've been speaking in English all day long, and I don't ever need to translate anything in English into my native language first and then translate it into English. Whatever I'm just speaking out, it's coming out instantly, spontaneously out of my mouth. So yeah, so that's the key process. You're gonna also have to consume keep consuming more and more content in English. Like you in your mind, you have to ensure that in your mind it should go back and forth, that I'm gonna have to talk in English, I'm gonna have to breathe in English, I'm gonna have to live my life in English, surround myself with English stuffs and everything. Yeah, and so that's the key process to, as I already mentioned, the way how you can stop translating in your head. First, you have to think about the kind of objects around you, surrounded around you, and you have to first name those objects in English. Think them in English. सर हिंदी में बोलिए. अच्छा. ओके भाई, तो सबसे पहली बात तो यह है कि आसपास में मौजूदा जितना सारा चीज़ें मौजूद रहता है यहाँ पे, तो उन सब चीज़ों को पहले हम अपने सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में हम लोग पहले उन सब चीज़ों को हम लोग इंग्लिश में उसको क्या कहते हैं या क्या बोलते हैं उस चीज़ को, उसको हम लोग पहले सोच हम लोगों को सोचना चाहिए. सोचने के बाद हमें फिर ओके, सपोज लाइक oh this is an this is an object, so I'm gonna have to think like, yeah, so I'm gonna have to think. मुझे ऐसा मतलब मुझे देख के ही पता चल जाएगा कि ये एक ऑब्जेक्ट है, तो वो particularly what kind of object is that. So you have to figure out, and you have to just ensure that you're speaking it out of your instinct, and that will lead to the ultimate process of of I'm sorry to say I can't speak fluent Hindi, because my Hindi is I've been much more accustomed to English, so please don't take it as an offense. I don't want to be kind of like downplaying Hindi, or maybe like I'm just not trying to criticize the language, or I'm just expressing my inability to the fact that I'm not so proficiently outspoken in Hindi. So that's the reason. And okay, so that's it. And I guess it's almost 1:20 now, and I'm gonna have to end the live stream right here. I'll be trying to come tomorrow, maybe early in the morning, so I'll try to see again, hopefully see other viewers and participants here. So thank you, Rakesh, for joining and having the time here on my live streaming, and I hope to see you again. Also, सर आप इंडियन हो तो हिंदी आपको नहीं आती है सही से? I can speak Hindi, but sometimes what happens is that my emotion just kind of don't let me speak directly. So that's the key factor. Yeah. So no problem. I'll just hover next day tomorrow. So bye bye. We'll see you again.